Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have filmed this look for you. Now the other day on my Insta I put some polls up and said like choose my makeup. So this is a followers choose my makeup. I kind of done my own look, but I used all the products that you guys said to use. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I get started, I just want to say a little apology for my skin, because I've realised that this new camera shows up every single pore and blemish that I have. So I do apologise about that. Prep my eyes with P. Louise as per usual. I'm using the Yasme Cosmetics palette today. Obviously you can save 10% with my code, which is Shannon Lutkins. I'll leave it linked down below, so don't worry about remembering it. My Jim Bob brush by Molly O'Brien, which is just like a concealer brush. I'm liking a natural brow at the moment. I want to do like neutral but with a pop of colour. I done a poll where it was pigment or matte and pigment 1. I'm going to go straight in. So I'm using the Jesus Christ. Using the Yasme Cosmetics Thirsty palette. As you can see, you've got all the colours you could ever want in this palette. But I'm going to be using more neutral tones today. So I'm going to first go in with the shade Espresso Martini. First. I want quite a small brush. This is a Molly O'Brien Kyra brush, which is like a little pencil brush. I'm just taking that Espresso Martini. I'm just going to really pack this on. Obviously I haven't done my base yet, so if we have any fallout we can just simply clear that up. So don't worry too much about that. I'm not gonna, just gonna kind of take it like that, basically. What I'm going to do now is clean off any excess products that I have on this brush, just on the back of my hand, or if you have like a towel or something. And I'm going to tease it, just the edges. This is just going to help when we're blending. This is the Peaches PC 22. Yeah, 22. I'm going to go in with the shade Chocolatini. This one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start buffing those edges. This brush is quite, it's like fluffy but dense. So it's still going to pack on that shadow, but it's also going to blend it out. Take this one. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS5. It's a really nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shade Angel Face, which is this one here. So at this point you could probably just go in with a bronzer, because this is quite a light shade. Literally run this over just to blend that second brown into the skin. Really buff it out into the brows as well, because it's such a light shade. It's not gonna make like a huge difference, it's just gonna blend it into the skin really nicely. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm literally gonna work backwards, take the same shades, same place, just to sort of build that intensity up a little bit, because as you can see we've pretty much lost that second shade. At this point as well, it is just good just to switch between your brushes. As you can see, that's just looking so much better already. I'm so sorry if you can hear something. I have no idea what that is. Maybe a lawnmower. I don't know. Hopefully you can't hear it. This is going to give you that depth and definition. Now, I don't know whether to do a cut crease or whether to just put the shimmer on. Do I want to do a cut crease? I feel like I haven't done a cut crease in ages. Should we do a cut crease? Let's do a cut crease. Take a shot every time I say cut crease. It's starting to sound like it's not words. I'm going to take a little bit of a micellar water. Now, I use a oil-based one because oil obviously removes makeup easier, and also it's more gentle. So what I do is I literally put the cotton buds in the hole, and what this does is it literally fills the cotton bud up with micellar water. So I'm literally going to map out the shape that I want. Don't worry too much about this bit because that bit's going to be blended anyway. You just want to kind of map out here. Go quite low at first and then work your way up. Don't go too high at first, otherwise you're going to regret it, trust me. But as you can see, I haven't really come forward with those dark shades anyway, so it's not going to be too much removing. Did you see how easy that was? And then what you want to do is go in with the dry side and just pick up any excess that's left there. And then in that way, you're going to get a really clean cut. Defo recommend getting an oil-based makeup remover as well. It makes it so much easier. You know, remove. Now the fun part of getting them equal. Right, so I'm now going to take Blank Canvas by P. Louise and Mitchell. Don't need a lot because we've already carved it, so it's going to be quite straightforward. So I've just popped that amount on the back of my hand. But I don't know if anyone else does this, but I usually, if I have any left, I scrape it up into the tube again. An Acid Rain one, but this comes with any paint that you purchase on P. Louise. So I have got another one somewhere as well that's like a different, oh here it is. It's the 7072. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like this, so then this is going to pinch the brush and then take off the excess on the back of your hand. Because I never used to use Blank Canvas because it cracked on me, but I worked out that I was using way too much product. You want the tiniest amount of product on your brush, obviously enough to actually cut the crease. But yeah, the key with this is less product is better. Obviously because we have already cut that, it's going on really, really nicely. It's not mixing with the brown or anything because there's literally nothing underneath. With the end, just kind of apply it roughly. What we're going to do is we're going to put browns over that anyway. Concealer buffer. Here she is. And what you want to do is just remove any excess product and also blend out this inner corner bit. Otherwise that will dry and it will stay like that. Back in with that dark brown that we used, Espresso Martini, on the same brush. Just blend that. Don't take it too far though, because we've got to go in with those other browns too. The chocolatini shade. And then I'm just going to roughly go over that with the big fluffy brush. I'm going to be putting a shimmer there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wow. I really hope this is picking up on camera. I have a lot of fallout though. Jesus. Do you know what? On this eye, I'm going to put a glitter base down as well, because I feel like that will make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the Peaches glitter base on, and you want to pat this, otherwise it is going to move the product that you have underneath. Oh, I feel like that's so much better. Oh god, that's so much better. I literally have glitter everywhere, but we'll sort that in a sec. Take the shade Pink Squirrel, which is this one here. This Glam would be beautiful for festivals because it's like neutral but with like a pop of colour. Taking the P. Louise base, I've got some left on the back of my hand. Oh. This is really just going to tie everything in together. So I'm going to run the Espresso Martini shade just along the lash line, just for the lashes to sit on. I'm loving doing this. Use the Essence Lash Princess. So the lashes that you guys chose was Trigwell. These are in the style Triggered. Now don't forget, you can save 10% with my code GlamShan10. All discount codes are always down below. Wow. Okay, let's move on to skin now. So for skin, so you chose the, well, it was actually 50-50, which is bloody typical, but I'm gonna go with Zoeva. It was between this and Wet n Wild, and I'm loving this foundation at the moment. You can get this on Look Fantastic, so you can save 20% with my code. But I'm actually going to do concealer first because I've been loving doing concealer first and then foundation. So you guys chose the Nars Concealer. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Obviously we have already got that P. Louise base there, so we don't have to go right up. So what I do is I literally just pop it under my eyes, and then I take a like concealer brush and just kind of not blend it out, but like play around with it a bit. So if you've got like winged out shadow, just wing that out a little bit more. Now I'm going to take the Trigwell Cosmetics T06, which is a really nice fluffy brush, and obviously you can save 10% with my code GlamShan10. Don't worry, everything will be linked down below for you. Buff this, it's already kind of blended anyway, because obviously we went in with that concealer brush, but just to, you know, blend it right out. Now to go in with the foundation, which is the Zoeva one I mentioned. Mine's in the shade 050N. They have loads of like images online, like swatches and stuff. So if you're unsure on your shade, just literally type in like Zoeva Authentic Skin Foundation. Loads of things come up. So what I've literally just done one pump, because we've already got that concealer. We're not going to be putting any foundation in this area, so that saves a lot of product anyway. So I'm going to take a paddle brush, so a foundation paddle brush. This is the PC01 by Peaches. And just apply this. Just very roughly, but just where you want it really. PC04 brush, which is like this. It's a very fluffy brush again. And I'm just going to pat that out. This is just going to make your foundation look literally airbrushed. I'm loving this technique. So I've got quite a few little like blemishes on my chin. So I'm piling that concealer on. I'm gonna just let that dry for a sec, and then in this way we're gonna get the most coverage. Trigwell T06 and really pat this out. I just find that brush a little bit too big to get into the small areas. Everyone chose the Laura Mercier powder. Again, she's available on Look Fantastic. I'm going to take the Peaches PC27. This is the best brush for powder. I see a lot of people use this for concealer as well. So I've got the Fenty Island Ting bronzer. I'm going to use this big boy brush. This is the PC05 by Peaches. This is quite a dark bronzer, so I'm going to be careful with this. Just going to really pack that on. I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to do it up to the eyeshadow, like here. Because if you do it here, obviously there's no point in us doing that concealer. Just kind of go over that eyeshadow as well a little bit. So pull your face and pack that on. And then that's really, can you see how that's blended into the eyeshadow? Just makes it look so, it just ties everything in. You might be thinking that brush is absolutely huge. Yes, it is, but I'm absolutely loving it for bronzer. As you can see as well, I am patting it because this is going to apply less product, and also it's not going to move your product underneath either. So I just pop a little bit on my chin and on my nose as well, just to accentuate them, because obviously we've put so much concealer and foundation on those areas that they've kind of disappeared, so you just want to bring your nose back to life. This is the Dole Beauty Viva La Vacay, the gorgeous, I don't know what colour that is, that colour. It's shimmery as well. I'm awful at describing colours. Taking this on the Trickwell T04 brush. And just going to pop that on my cheeks. You guys chose the Josh Cosmetics Cream. I feel like I should do a pinky highlighter with this though. I'm still going to use Josh, I'm just going to use a different one. I'm going to use Tinkerfell. It's more pinky. So that's what this looks like. So gorgeous. Brush, I'm going to use my little Jessup 228 brush. I'm just going to do brows, but literally all I'm going to do is run through some gimme brow. I'm just loving more of a natural brow at the moment. NYX Natural Lip Pencil. Doll Beauty Dolled Out. Is it Dolled Out? Yeah. It's a really beautiful light pink nude. Pretty. Fenty Fusey Gloss. Maybe just like a little bit. Gorge. That is it. This is the finished look. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I feel like it is proper like festival vibes in it. I'm getting festival vibes from this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy these like talk through tutorials. I love filming them. So yeah, I hope the lighting's a little bit better in this one, because in my last tutorial, I think I had too much lighting. I had natural lighting and the ring light. So today I've done just the ring light, and I think it's better, because I think the other day it was like, whoa, light. So yeah, I hope it's better for you today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time I post, and leave me a little comment as well. What was your favourite product from today's video? That's what I want to know. Let me know. I'm going to leave all of my links down below, all discount codes, everything I've used today will be linked down below for you, so don't worry about going on Google and finding it, because I got you back. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye.